Every second of movement you see in Beyond is motion captured, ranging from simple in-game motions, walking, turning, all the way to stunts, fights, four-person fights on train roofs, to performance capture, to full facial and body capture at the same time.
It's not your call, Aiden. I can do what I want.
It is unusual to go in and wear the suit and have these dots on your face, and it's interesting because you're kind of like limited in certain ways, but you're also way more free than when you shoot a movie. I mean, you could kind of do whatever you want.
The games we make at Quantic Dream are based in reality. Everything that actually happens in real life has to happen in our game, and the only practical way to get that is to capture the real thing. We have to rebuild the world out of cardboard and tape and foam. We have to make sure it matches what's in the game, and we have to make sure that we can actually capture with it, because there are limitations to motion capture.
So we have these very strange props that look really miserable, but they respect exactly the dimensions of the real set in 3D in the game, so all the contacts are fine.
We can't use a car door in motion capture because it's shiny and it's really heavy. We can't see through it, so we have to build the approximate of a car door, but it has to at least have some of the real properties of a car door, because just closing a cardboard doesn't play the same as a real car door.
You're in a car, and it's this ridiculous looking thing made out of 2x4s with a, steering wheel.
I'm a guy that likes to, when I'm going through a casual environment, I like to have my hands in my pocket. Well, your performance capture suit doesn't have pockets. So we created these Velcro straps that became my pockets that I would have something to put my hands in.
It's like pure imagination. Not just the fact that you're, shooting a scene in a submarine.
Cool.
I was sure you'd love that.
Or you're getting briefed about this intense mission that you're about to go on in Somalia.
Jamal Sheikh Sharif. It's like being a 7-year-old with your best friend and you're pretending that the world's gonna end and the bad guys are coming and we have to jump from couch to couch and avoid the lava.
I think that's also what makes it challenging, but also really incredible and like raw.
Everything becomes kind of bare and essential, but also it's sort of disturbing sometimes.
When you're eating in a scene and say we're eating pizza, it's like a little piece of triangle cardboard that, thank God, says pizza on it, or else I would not know what it is.
We built the helicopter where there is this very intense dialogue between Jodie and Clayton. So everything was on wheels and we were moving the helicopter.
Because I trusted you!
Performance capture, it's digital acting. The trickiest part of performance capture is the preparation. It's getting people ready to perform. Depending on how many actors you have, it takes a while to put the 90+ markers on the face. They all have to be placed specifically for them to work right on the rig.
So you have 88 dots, these beads all over your face. Not only that, but you got all these hard ball-like Velcro things all over your body as well. It's gonna pose a little bit of a challenge, I mean.
All these little balls.
It's got like 10 bruises in my arm.
Everything's very refined because they want to have a vocabulary to play with. So you try to be the material. You try to give them as much as you can.
In our game, we have dozens of hours of ammunition. Capturing everything demanded an enormous amount of focus of the team to shoot almost every day during 1 year. And then, of course, treating all this data, bringing it to the character in the game.
Nathan?
Jodie, where are you?
Turn back.
The game itself really requires emotion and subtlety, and I think there's no other way to capture all that than the way we're doing it. They rely on each other. We couldn't get this performance without performance capture, and it wouldn't be worth getting unless it was from these people. It's a really great mix of technology and talent.
I know.
They're coming.
Aiden, look, I told you that.
Sorry to wake you, ma'am. Routine check. Can I see your ID, please?
ID? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Tell them to leave me the fuck alone. Because next time, I'll kill everyone.
Come on, Aiden. I think they get the message. They're all around me.
Good God, Jody, what's happening?
I'm tired.
I was beginning to think you'd never wake up.
Hello, Jody. My name is Nathan. Nathan Dawkins. I thought it would be a good idea for us to have a little chat, get to know each other a little better.
I didn't ask to be different. I just want to go out and have friends and be like other girls my age.
You'll never be like them. You need to get used to that.
Jody? You okay?
Did you ever just stop and think about what I want?
What are you doing here? It's late. Go back to bed.
So glad to see you.
I'm so afraid something happened to you.
It's Saturday night and I'm 16. I'm locked up in here and I just want to go out and have some fun.
I can't do it, babe. Rules are rules.
And he was never seen again.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Jamal Sheikh Sharif.
It's not your call, Aiden. I can do what I want.
To my new apartment.
Wow, so when did you move in?
A couple weeks ago.
Never seen anyone so pig-headed.
You might not get the answers you're looking for.
I'm not looking for answers. I just need to see her. You lied to me.
Jody!
You tell them that if they try to find me, I'll kill them.
Tell them, Nathan.
Don't you have anyone? No family or friends you can turn to?
There's something that I have to tell you. About me.
I got a couple of things to explain before we start about what we're gonna do, how we're gonna work, the technique, and all these things. So we just capture the markers, but the markers are really precise, including on your face. So you don't need to overact. You don't need to do things like this. I mean, you can be as subtle as you would in a film, and the technology will get it. So don't bother about all this, and don't touch your markers. Interactivity is really a strange thing compared to movies where you don't need to bother about what the audience will do because they just watch. Here, most of the time the player will control you. So in some cases you will have to do something and do a variation of this based on what the player says. So don't be surprised, you saw that in the script, if sometimes you need to say yes and no and maybe. So it's a big day for two reasons, because there are many pages, but also because you'll be 4 actors today on stage. So Blair is with us now, but in like 2 hours we have 2 other guys coming, playing Paul, the father, and Corey, the youngest brother. You look at them, and this is where, once everybody's served, Blair, you see that she didn't take anything. This dialogue, it takes place at the end of this. So you've almost been killed, you're on the floor. Look into her eyes, give this confidence, you're special, Jodie, and Aiden's got nothing to do with this.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah. It's really hot.
Okay, can we start that just over again?
Okay, T-pose. This is your control mechanism.
Totally.
Cool.
Because the line with the apartment only works if certain choices were made.
Yeah. But yes.
Because in some cases he left before
And I know that, and why? And what have I done with that?
Maybe I should just say, like, no one's ever gonna lie to me again. Go. I feel like if I open it first, it's like he could just grab me. Yeah.
Probably the first person you want to talk to is Dawkins, but instead of saying what you want him to say, which is you were right, Jodie, to make this decision, and I'm with you, the only thing he can say is come back and we'll talk. I was sure you'd love that.
Jamal Sheikh Sharif.
Got a very interesting psychological profile for a kid her age, that's for sure.
I'm begging you. Jodie, do this for me.
It's your room. This is where you'll study and sleep for the next 3 years. Your training starts tomorrow at 5 a.m. Don't be late.
I just wanted to go out. To go out and be like everyone else for once.
I know.